my day off. It is Friday and I actually took the day off mainly because I had some extra PTO that I needed to use up by the end of this month, or else rarely do I ever take a mental health day just because I have limited PTO. So I try to save them for bigger vacations and stuff like that. Yeah, I thought I would just have kind of like a self-care day, aka take myself to the mall. So I got dressed, I had an everything shower, gave myself a blowout, and put on a cute outfit, something a little springy. Now that I'm all ready for the day, I'm going to make myself a delicious latte, and then we're gonna head to the mall and see what stuff we can find. My main goal is just to window shop. I'm hoping not to spend any more money, especially because I did crack and spend some money at H&M last week when I was at a different mall with my husband. So only allowed to look unless I find something that I feel like is very, very much calling me. But yeah, anyway, let's see what we find. So we're actually going to be having a new latte flavor today. It's actually something that I first had at a coffee shop in downtown Seattle in Belltown where we used to live. The coffee shop is called Cherry Street Cafe, I believe, and they have this like blueberry oat pancake, something like that, latte, and it's basically blueberry syrup, vanilla, and cinnamon powder. And it tasted so good. Anytime I've tried to remake it, I never had actual blueberry syrup. I think I found like a blueberry maple syrup. So I tried making it with that, which was pretty good, but I've only had it iced, but I'm still in the mood for something hot today, even though it's officially spring with the spring latte, spring cardigan. But yeah, so we're gonna try this we're gonna try this hot. And I even bought blueberries to make my own syrup. I've never made my own coffee syrup, but I was willing to try that out. But yesterday, when I was at Marshall's, I found this blueberry syrup. I don't know if this is I don't think this is blueberry maple syrup like something else that I've gotten before. So I'm excited. So let's try this. My only concern is that the first ingredient in this blueberry syrup is corn syrup, but I'm thinking it'll be fine. I mean, I feel like all the other syrups that I have can't be that healthy either, but let's try this. If it's not that great, I will go back to trying to make my own syrup. Okay. Oat milk is essential for this, and this is my favorite oat milk, especially the extra creamy one. I don't think I've ever frothed this Chobani oat milk, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Looks so pretty. All right. I don't know if you can see my mediocre latte art, but all right, let's try it and see what this syrup tastes like. Tasting most of the milk right now. It's good, but I feel like the oat milk is very overpowering. I'm not tasting any of the blueberry syrup. I don't know if I added enough, but I feel like I added a lot. Plus it was a little chunky, so like that made me nervous a little. Okay. I would rate this a 6.5. Actually, no, like a 7 out of 10. Mainly because I can't taste the blueberry syrup, but I think I just need to add more. I think I was nervous being heavy-handed with it. So I poured little, if that makes any sense. Clearly this is my first cup of coffee for the day. All right, it's good, but I will try this again with adding more blueberry syrup next time. And then I'm also gonna try this iced whenever I'm ready for iced drinks. But it's good. A for effort, Sneha. A for effort. Also, I just realized my nails match my cardigan. How cute. I'm very spring today. Now for my favorite part of the morning, my coffee and morning reading time. I haven't really been much of a reader ever since leaving high school. I think I barely read a book last year, which I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but that's fine with me. And this year I told myself I want to get back into reading. So I'm starting with nonfiction. I know a lot of my friends have been reading fiction, especially like the Agotar series. I'm not ready for fiction yet, but when I do, I'm definitely more of a crime thriller. But for now, I'm reading nonfiction, and the genre I really enjoy is self-development. I can't get enough of it. No matter how many times I read a book, I just really enjoy learning from those types of books and just trying to find ways to improve my life. I know that some people say that it is a bit of a sickness. It probably is. I know a lot of us are obsessed with always finding ways to improve our lives, but I do what I can, and I just like getting bits and pieces from these books. So the first book that I've been reading is The Daily Stoic. You've probably heard of it. So I just read like the daily chapter for that day. And another book that I've been reading is The Creative Act. I have seen a handful of creator friends recommend it here and there, and I finally started it this year, and I think I'm pretty much almost done with it actually. So I will be needing a new self-development book to start, so if you have any recommendations. But I'm really glad that I started the year with The Creative Act, especially because I really wanted to get a little bit more serious about content creation, and I feel like this book has definitely given me a lot to think about, especially with platforms changing, disappearing, maybe staying, and the algorithms have definitely messed with all of us. So yeah, this book just reminded me to just create to create, and that's what truly matters at the end of the day. But yeah, because growing up, I feel like my life was very much STEM. And my parents did put me in like dance classes and music classes, so that was a way for me to express my creativity. But I feel like it was still very structured, because for like Indian classical dance, your teacher basically teaches you the choreography and you learn like the basics of the art form and stuff like that. So other than like emoting and expressing yourself while you're performing the choreographed dance, I don't know, I just felt like up until now I didn't know how to express my creativity. So now that I'm an adult, I want to find out what my hobbies are, what I like to do. So content creating has definitely been helping with that, and I've thoroughly been enjoying it. And yeah, now I'm in search of a new self-development book, so if you have any recommendations, I'm open to hear it. I'm sure I've heard of it and just haven't read it yet, but if you have a strong, compelling reason why I should start it, please let me know, and I will. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my reading for the day and we will get ourselves to the mall. Okay, I'm finally headed out for the day. Here is my OOTD. So I actually bought this drawer organizer yesterday at Marshall's, but I didn't realize that there was a scratch here and a chip here. And I think there is a Marshall's next to the mall that I'm going to. So I'm gonna have to lug this back into the car and hopefully I find something similar so I can exchange it, or else I'm just gonna have to return it and probably resort to Amazon. Finally made it to the mall. Luckily I beat any afternoon rush hour traffic because I did get here around lunchtime. I wanted to get here a little bit before, but my morning just took a little bit longer by the time I got ready and everything, which is okay. I also did want to take myself to Cheesecake Factory for lunch. I'll either get it to go if I'm too nervous to sit inside and like try to film myself, but we'll see how my mall rounds are going and how hungry I am. And yeah, so let's go shopping. The only thing that was appealing to me in the store were these like dark green, brownish, baggy, almost barrel jean type pants, but they are, let's see, $34, which means about like 30% off. So that's like what, 24? I don't know, didn't seem worth it, especially for Forever 21. So I will think about it. This mall actually has a mango and they just opened, I think, a month or two ago, so I'm really excited to check that out. The smell of Cinnabon is intoxicating and I'm not even inside the mall yet. Free money. Just kidding, it was a return. I've actually been on the hunt for this very same blazer. They only have a medium and an extra large, and I was looking for a small, and I have alerts on online, but I think I'm gonna try this. Ugh, I can't tell if it's supposed to be too long. Might be. I might have to wait for a small. I went digging a little bit more and I found a small, but I don't know if I'm being like too picky, but like the threading is kind of coming undone. I kind of want to get it just to get it. All right, I think I am gonna get it, and then if I find a small come in stock online, I'll just get that one and then return this one. I might be being a little too picky because of this, but for $55, I would like a good piece, you know? Yay! So pretty. These are cute. Okay, now I'm starting to get hungry. I think I'm done with the mall, so I am gonna take myself to Cheesecake Factory. So let's go out. Okay, this is the salad that I left to get, and it's so good. such a lovely lunch. I think it helped that it wasn't too crowded because I went in for like a late lunch. The waitress actually forgot to give me bread, and isn't that like half the reason why we go to Cheesecake Factory? But when I asked her for some bread to go to just like pack up the rest of my salad, she literally gave me so much. So she hooked it up. And I'm very excited to have this bread throughout the entire weekend because I will finish that all by myself. Very successful mall trip overall. I'm glad I just got to peruse and like touch clothes. Sometimes that usually just itches my need to shop. And I'm very glad that I finally found the faux suede blazer I was looking for at H&M. Now it's time to go to Marshall's. The one that's close by is about like 5 minutes away, thankfully. So time to try to return that organizer that didn't work out. Hopefully I find something else or the exact same one so I can swap it out. I did get distracted a little bit, but I found the same exact one. Well, this one looks a little bit shorter, but not the color that I wanted. And these two also have scratches on top, so I'm gonna try to find a closer parking spot and then bring it back to return. Returned the organizer successfully and got some money back to come back again to Marshall's or TJ Maxx and spend that money because it's basically free, right? Now I'm gonna go home. It is kind of peak rush hour on a Friday, so hopefully it won't take me that long. I'm gonna go home and probably rot for a little bit on the sofa, and then I'm headed to my friends for dinner tonight for just a chill dinner and board game night. So I'm really excited and I can't wait for you to meet them. Just made it home. Good timing on my part because it's starting to rain now. I was actually listening to Taylor Swift on my drive home, and as soon as it started raining, Clean was playing, so I thought it was very poetic. And now I'm gonna just chill for a bit and then I'll be headed to my friend's house for dinner. It was literally just pouring dark gray, so gross outside, but the sun popped out and it finally stopped raining, thank God, because I'm about to head out to my friend's place now. I just quickly changed into something more comfortable. I feel like I'm giving Jessie from The Parent Trap, and I'm not mad about it, but these jeans are literally like so stretchy. They literally feel like sweatpants, so I'm ready to eat. So let's go.
Yeah, no, we don't. Okay.
You're good.
We're making tandoori pizza, but not really sure how much of tandoori it's gonna be, or just straight up Indian. So
it's paneer pizza. Oh, that's fine.
Where is it?
Wait, no, that looks perfect.
Okay,
I'm a texture person,
okay,
so
perfect. All right, then I'm gonna put it out before it turns up. Yeah, excited.
this is the pizza dough. Very healthy.
Yes.
I'm excited. We're gonna see what it tastes like. And Siete Foods.
And Siete.
You're a huge fan. Looks so good.
No, oh my god, the sauce actually was perfect.
No, the sauce came out so good. You'll have to tell me how you made it.
Yeah, I literally just kind of made stuff up. And then
Because anytime I make Indian pizza, it's more of like a white pizza. Like there's no, I don't put any sauce.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is like the most I've done in a minute.
Oh, that's
but
okay.
I really think it's just
so
I
good.
think that cuts.
It's the finished product.
Yeah.
Like this is supposed to like at least cup dough, right? That's enjoy.
The sauce is different this time. You know how I usually do rouse? We did like tomatoes and onions and like sauteed and then blended.
This is so good.
Is it good?
It's like a sabji style. I mean, yeah.
No, the sauce is really good.
Oh my god, the olives are actually a good touch.
Yeah? Oh, good.
I like it.
Wait, this crust is actually really good.
You like the crust?
Oh, you've
No.
never had this almond flour, yeah. It stays.
No,
easier.
it's so good.
Not ready. Yeah, and then if you want to add strawberry.
Yay! Oh. It's literally like 1 a.m. but just came back. But that was such a fun evening. Sometimes you just need an entire evening of just yapping and catching up. And we both traveled recently, so it was so much fun to just catch up and just share stories and everything. Just things you can't text about, you know? The ice cream sundae that we had was phenomenal. I'm so glad I was able to finally try Molly Moon's here in Seattle. And of course, the pizza was delicious as well. But yeah, thank you so much for spending my day off with me. I hope you had a lot of fun. I definitely did. It was very much needed. I feel like 3-day weekends should be a thing for everyone. I'm already thinking of things I need to get done this weekend. So it was nice to just have today to just relax and not worry about catching up on chores. But yeah, thank you so much and see you next time. Bye.